What's up, guys? This is going to be the first full-length video that I record on the channel with an updated setup with the DSLR and the Rode Video microphone. So this video today is going to be a quick one. It's just going over the newest item I picked up. We had a winter storm that was moving into to Georgia, and this is a piece of equipment I've kind of always wanted to add to my camping gear. It's just a portable buddy heater. We primarily do a lot of car camping, so I don't know that I'm going to use this too much. Besides, maybe having it around the camping area while we're cooking or something like that. I don't necessarily trust this for car camping. I think a sleeping bag and a heated blanket would probably do the best. But I'll put the camera up on the tripod and I'll go over some of the features of this buddy heater. I'll go over why I picked this particular unit. And then I can give an update on what they did for the new 2021-2022 version of this, because this design is virtually unchanged for, I don't know, at least a decade it seems like. So the only thing they really added is this one little tip over feature, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, let me throw this up on the tripod and we'll get started. Okay, so like I said, this is the newest buddy heater. Really, the design hasn't changed. The only thing they've added is they've added a more advanced tip-over sensor, which I think is great because if a kid or a dog accidentally kicks this thing over, it's really good that it'll prevent it from catching stuff on fire. With that being said, this panel gets extremely hot. These grates get extremely hot, and so if you put anything against that, it has a highly likelihood of catching on fire. So please use this with extreme caution. Read the manual. Just be careful with it. This particular model, which is why I picked it, actually says it is indoor safe. And so again, with my whole theme of buying products that have dual purposes, in addition to this being a camp heater, I also looked at this as an emergency heater, because in the event that the power would go out, particularly during the winter storm that we're about to go through, we at least have a backup. We do have a gas fireplace, but this would just be an assistant to that. Maybe we can put it particularly like down here in the garage to keep pipes from freezing and things like that. But I'm not really going to go over how to use this heater. Again, I highly encourage you to read the manual and familiarize yourself with how to use this yourself. But what I will do is I'm going to connect my propane bottle, turn this guy on, and get this garage warmed up because it's pretty cold in here. I do have a space heater running in the background. You may hear that, but it is definitely not sufficient to heat the garage. So I'm hoping this is going to help us out here a little bit, because I've got a couple more videos that I want to record for you guys. But that being said, my overall impressions of this thing is really good. I haven't used this one. As you can see, I just bought it. But I have used buddy heaters in the past, going on camping trips with friends or going on outdoor hunting adventures and things like that, where we've had to use these in cabins and things like that. And so I know from past experience that these are very reliable. But I did want to share that update to the Mr. Buddy heater, that they have the updated tip-over sensor, which I thought was a great improvement in the design. But I can tell you these work extremely well. I got this size because I think it would be good for my needs, but they do make a smaller one that just bolts to the top of these cans, and so if you're in a smaller space, that may be better for your needs, but for me this gives me a little bit more versatility. So like I said, I'm going to connect my propane bottle real quick, and after I get the bottle connected, I'll turn it on, get the garage warmed up, and that way I can start filming some new videos for you guys. But in addition to just kind of going over the new buddy heater, I also wanted to kind of try out this setup, and I'd really like your guys' feedback to know if the audio is better with this new mic, if you appreciate the improved quality in video, and things like that. Just because it is nice to get your guys' feedback. Again, I'm not going to go over how to use this. I would really encourage you guys to read the manual so that you understand how to do this. There we go. And then it'll take it a while, but it'll eventually heat that whole panel up, and it'll get pretty warm in here. So again, I would encourage you to read the instructions and familiarize yourself with this heater before you use it. This was by no means meant to be an instructional video. I just kind of wanted to, try out the new setup and also go over that one change that they made to the buddy heater. So yeah, I think if you're looking for a small heater for camping, overlanding, things like that, this is definitely something that's worth buying. There's plenty of other videos out there kind of going more in depth of the features and explain why you'd want one of these. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts, and hope you enjoyed this video.